So this is a brief video about these Bali blinds and their anatomy. So I've popped it all off, popped off all the covers. So I don't want to go through that stage. There's plenty of videos about that. But these right here are constant tension springs. These are the whole double spool mechanism that everything hinges on. And these are a couple of keyed bar stocks that connect either side. So how you put these constant tension springs on. Hold on to this white part when you're taking them off. See, over here, and you'll notice that you have to tighten it. It only tightens one way. This only tightens one way, turning outwards. There's only one way to do it. And you just turn this thing a couple of times, bring it up to tension, and you'll notice that it has a particular profile. You see it's got these feet. You gotta get the feet down in the channel. Okay, once the feet are in the channel, you put all the bars back in. Make sure that they're all in right. See, now it stays, lifts. Now you'll also notice that these are two different colors. This is a red spool, and this is a purple spool. You can't see it very well, because you see they're also grabbing opposite keyed bars. Now the purple spool is the lighter spool and the red spool is the heavier spool in this case. And the purple spool, the lighter spool, holds on to this top, okay? This top bar, this top lowering bar. And this top lowering bar has a little knot tied to the back of this little eyelet, okay? When you get these, if you got a broken cord, make sure you don't just have a broken, make sure you also have your eyelets. So it's probably cords, eyelets. That's what I had to replace on this one. On the bottom here, there's these little studs that you got to wrap the cord around. You got two independent cords here. You have to use a fairly long needle like this one. I don't know that this point here at the end is ideal, but I use this one to get through all the pleats. You have to line the pleats up. I had to remove these bars, these weight bars from the bottom of my blinds because this constant tension spring was so dogged out it wouldn't lift them up. And I used a little bit of this Specialist dry lube, this WD-40 with PTFE, and I just shoot a little bit in the springs so they work a little smoother. Screwdriver, little machine screwdrivers might be useful to you. Got all my stuff off of fixmyblinds.com. They did a great job. Try to order it all in one go because the shipping is actually costing more than everything else. This is what those top rail studs look like if they're broke. You see the bottom has like a washer face. It lifts up that top rail. These spools, which I'm too far gone to take them all the way apart. The outside pops off, right? So see, I'll do it again. Just like my fingernail, see? Just boop, it pops right off. Whereas the back does not pop off. And that's how you know which side goes on which, is that the back only hinges. This pops off. And these little spools are, see that they run opposite. They both feed into a hole down in here that goes through the pleats and that goes through the holes and goes to the anchors at the bottoms. And underneath this black band here is a little notch where the other end of the string goes. You gotta make sure both of these are tensioned up evenly. Love these blinds, but man, they are not easy to repair. There's very little literature on them. I wish that there was a diagram. Mine had the 0.9mm cord. For whatever this is worth. How I measured my cord is I did 55.25 inches plus 6 inches. And then I doubled that and I put that on either side, so I used like a little over 20 feet. Yeah, a little over 20 feet fixing this. Alright, hope somebody finds this useful. Sorry I filmed it vertical.